I will record. Yeah, please. Yeah, you can start, Will.
Okay, so I've got the Circle 1 class
Yeah.
that extends the Geometric Object 1.
Yeah.
So this is the superclass.
Uh-huh.
This is the subclass.
Yeah, very good.
So those are included. And then for Circle 1, I just have like the basic, default constructor.
Oh, for the Circle 1, how about your geometric class? Because you didn't call super.
Say what?
For the constructor, for subclass constructor, generally speaking, the very first thing you need to do is you need to invoke a superclass as a constructor. So that's why I say, can I take a look at your geometric 1 class?
Yeah.
Geometric 1 class, you implement a comparable. Where is your constructor, geometric 1 class constructor?
I don't know. I guess I didn't need one.
Oh, you didn't.
Sure.
Okay. You just have the.
Yeah, for the geometric object, I just have it set up to do the.
Oh, you
the
just try to do that.
And the max. Because here, hold up. Let me open up this.
But is this geometric class the one that the lab, what's the lab request geometric class?
This is the requirement.
Modify geometric class. It asks you to modify geometric class.
Yeah.
To implement. Where is that geometric? Did it?
It's in the book.
Yeah. The book doesn't have anything for geometric. It doesn't have color, fill, those.
It does.
Yeah, this was the one from last week. This was the geometric object one.
So why, yeah, last week the geometric, so why you don't use that?
I mean, I removed all of this because it's not it says just to implement the comparable interface, so I didn't think any of this was necessary.
No, you should keep all of those. Then you add the comparable, the compare to method. Yeah, that's the point. Not like what you did here.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like this assignment was really vague on what I was supposed to do, so I was just kind of flying blind.
Yeah, the geometric object class, the one from the textbook. Do you have that geometric object class from the textbook?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, then let's go back there. Is it you have this geometric object, you have the color, fill, and date? Is it? Let's scroll down. Scroll down so that I can take a look. Then you have constructor. You have get color, can scroll down. Get color field, yeah. Yeah, so this is the textbook provided one. Is it? You didn't add anything, is it?
Right, yeah.
Okay, then what you need to do, can you scroll up? You scroll up. You need to, no, don't erase. You screw up. What you need to do is, oh yeah, you can, because this is your other lab. Okay, so what you need to do is, you need to public class geometric object, is it? Then you do implements comparable angle brackets geometric object. Or what you can do is you copy. Yeah, you copy, yeah. You copy the geometric object class. You copy of those, you comment out. So in your geometric 1, can you comment out the max function and the big function? You comment out. You do the section comment. So /* and slash and star. And yeah, you do block comment. And after bigger, you do another. No. You don't need it to every single. No. You can skip off that. Get your mouse to bigger semicolon. Bigger semicolon. Yeah. Add another ending star and slash. Yeah, this is called block comments. Okay. You comment this and you copy all of the geometric stuff. Why it's a squiggly line? Yeah, you copy the complete body part to geometric 1.
Yeah,
you copy them?
I pasted it.
Yeah, you did it, is it? Yeah. And over here, can scroll back up. Then you need to change the constructor name accordingly, because over here you call geometric object 1. So you need to change the name from geometric object to geometric object 1. Did you change it?
Yeah, I changed it.
You changed it? Okay, very good. You changed it. Okay, then go back to the top. You have the comparable as that interface you implement, but you didn't implement here. So that's why you screw back, screw down all the way. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's go back to the sheet, to the assignment sheet, so that I can take a look what's the requirement. The requirement to ask a geometric modifier to implement and define a static max function for finding the larger of 2 geometric. Okay, can you scroll down? It didn't say what we are going to compare. Is it? Hold on, okay, let me take a look at what it says. Then you have 2 circles. Then you just call the geometric object, you have the max. Oh, this method defines as abstract class. Can you scroll down? Okay, that's what, okay. Let's go back to your code. Okay, and then over here, where is your max method? You commented out that one, that max method, the one you commented out. You have an abstract method called bigger, and you didn't implement it. And then, no, don't go to test. Go, yeah. Let me take a look what your max. It says the max method should be a static method. So it is a static method. And you have 2 objects. Okay, you have 2 objects, A and B. And then for A and B, you compare A and B to A and B. And so the geometric is a abstract method. Abstract. And the bigger function, the bigger method, why you have the bigger method over there? In your driver, you use the bigger?
No, this is the circle 1 class where I have bigger.
Oh, you wanted to have that bigger. And then in your circle 1, where is your circle 1?
This is the circle 1.
Circle, can you screw all the way up?
Yeah.
You extend the object. Is it? Okay, then in your circle 1, your very first thing you need to do is you need to call superclass constructor.
So how do I do that?
You just call super. Then based on what your super class constructor defined.
Super open close parentheses is going to use whatever you set the default constructor in the super class to.
Yeah.
Super with parameters inside
No,
it.
not here. No, not here. No, not here. No. Get rid of this line.
You do it inside the other constructor.
Yeah.
Doesn't
You
it
need
do
to
them
match.
automatically though?
Yeah, match. Just double check if your super class has a default constructor. If it doesn't, then you cannot do this. If it has, then you can do this. Do you have? Yeah, you do have. Is it? Then you can do this. Yeah. Okay. So that takes care of that. And you can scroll down. You have some other constructor radius. Okay, for this radius, then you still need to call that super.
I just don't understand that because I'm setting a default radius and I'm setting a radius value, but over here in geometric object there is no radius. So how
Yeah,
am I
geometric
supposed to use
super class. It doesn't need a radius. Radius is a feature of your
the
circle.
subclass?
Yeah, subclass. Yeah. Okay, then what is your question? Go back to your driver. You have circle, then you call the map, then you do that. Okay, so what's the problem you said?
I mean, there isn't a problem. I was just trying to basically understand how it's called.
Oh.
Because, okay, so I've got circle one, which what is circle one considered in this case? Just like the referenced class or what?
You mean this circle one?
Yeah, like right, yeah.
This is called casting.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I
this
don't
is called
understand.
casting. Has nothing to do with constructor or something, no. Because why you need this is because your max, what your max defines to return a geometric object. Is it? It doesn't return a circle. But in this case, it's a circle. So that's why you just cast it. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the two objects that I created are what I pass into it, right?
Yeah. Because your geometric, that max, take two geometric objects. Is it? So this is called dynamic binding. Is it? Because you plug in not geometric, you plug in circle. But you can do this is because anyone circle is a geometric object because its superclass is geometric object. Is it? So this is called dynamic binding polymorphism.
Okay. So then when it does this, it would jump over to geometric object, right? And it would do the compare.
Yeah.
So it does the compare to and finds out which one is greater, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to, like, what triggers this to be used? Or is it?
What triggers this compared to?
Because this compare to has to be used.
Yeah, because in you explicitly call compare to, but generally speaking, for comparable interface, you remember in our class example we discussed the book class, the house class, and you see if you have an array of house or an array of books, and if you want to do sorting. If you want to do sorting with Java collection frameworks, that data sort method, is it? Then it by default, your object supposed to implement the comparable interface. So it's supposed to support your object, your reference object, supposed to inherently support nature ordering for it to be sorted. Okay, so then in that case, even though you never explicitly call compare to, okay, but those methods compare to, because comparable interface already support that. So the sort method internally in Java it implement, it called the compare to method. So that's why all of the objects you're going to do the sort by default is supposed to implement the comparable interface. So you define a nature order policy or criteria to do the comparison. That makes sense?
Yeah.
But this over here, yours is different because you here, you directly call compare to.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I passed A and B into compare to,
Yeah.
which takes
But
over.
you see
O.
in your driver, you can go back to the driver. Your driver, because right now you only have 2 circles. Suppose you have 10 circle object created and you store them in an array. And if you want to do sort, then the compare to, the comparable interface implicitly will be invoked, even though you never write a code explicitly call compare to. But that data sort method, inherently, it already has the compare to method used. It uses a compare to method to do comparison. But it's just you didn't see it. But if you read the original sort methods source code, you will find it use, so whatever the objects passed in must support a comparable interface. That makes sense? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, kind of. It's still kind of confusing. I said, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It's still kind of confusing if I'm being honest. I'm trying to understand it.
Yeah, this, if you take a look at my class example, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one not a very super good demonstration of the usage of comparable interface. The major drive force behind the comparable interface is that interface support nature ordering. What is nature? It use the compare to. So for your type of class, then you need to define, you use what criteria, what policy for your compare to. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good question. Yeah. I think you think it really deep. Yeah, very good. Yeah, not just complete the assignment. Yeah, because you want to know why we use it. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, it'll just take more examples before it really clicks. But conceptually, I think I understand, implementation, and I understand like interface, and I understand inheritance.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the comparable is just an interface which allows you to use the compare to command.
Exactly. Yeah. But
I understand that part. I'm just kind of trying to wrap my head around the way, geometric is called here with 2 objects, and then it jumps over to over here, and then this references, the compare to that I define myself. So, yeah, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, and like I said, if you read our class example, that house and the book, those two, and with the array list, you remember we have that array list example. If you go back and watch that video, that will makes more sense to you. Because why we need a comparable interface? Because a lot of time, because later on we are going to learn a Java collection, okay? And the collection framework, then in that case, a lot of time, you need to do the comparison, okay? And the comparison is not very explicit comparison. We never need to explicitly call compare to, but internally, basically, that compare to get called. Okay, that's the whole point. That makes sense? Maybe still not, is it? But later on, anyway. So